Welcome to Walt's Tech World. Follow me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to first apologize. It's been a long time since I've made a video. I've been on vacation and I've been really busy with summer, and I apologize for that. The next thing before we get started about talking about the upcoming iPhone 18 Pro and some big reasons why you shouldn't upgrade your phone and some reasons why you should upgrade your phone. We'll talk about that, and I'll tell you what my decision is at the end of this video. Before we do that, let's wish the United States of America a very happy 250th birthday. Very proud to be part of this country. So with that being said, let's start talking about the rumored specs on the iPhone 18 Pro that's coming up. So let's go ahead and look at this graph that I made, and we'll just go over that and then we'll continue on. So should you upgrade to the iPhone 18 Pro? Here are some rumored specs, some pros and some cons, and these are rumors, not everything here has been verified. Some reasons to upgrade. The new A20 Pro chip. It's going to be faster, it's going to be more efficient, and it comes with some increased AI capabilities, and that's very important because the older phones will not be able to handle the new AI that's coming about with the new iPhone 18 Pro release, which basically Apple has not been able to figure this out. So they've partnered up with Google, and they're going to create their own Siri smart AI, and I think it's going to be really good. And so that's a reason why this chip is going to be important and why you will need a newer iPhone to be able to use this new Siri AI. It's rumored it's going to be a brighter display, up to 2500 nits for peak brightness and improved anti-reflective coating. The upgraded camera system, this is a big one, I think, mainly because they're talking about not only 48 megapixel main sensor, but they're talking about a variable aperture lens, which will allow you to control the light and the darkness. And I think especially if you're big time into photography, this could be a big help being able to control this yourself. There also the rumor that's going to have 8K video recording. I'm not so sure about this one, but we will see. That would be great. It'd be the first iPhone to be able to support 8K. I think this next one's a definite, better battery life. I've heard from many different sources it's going to be a much better battery life, which we can all use more battery life, that's for certain. Faster Wi-Fi 7 and 5G Advanced. Again, that's a positive. I don't know how much we'll notice that on our phones or whatever devices, whether it be your iPad, whatever. But Wi-Fi 7 is definitely an upgrade, and so that's something to consider. We've already talked a little bit about the Apple Intelligence enhancements, a little bit when we were talking about the chip, and again, that's one of the main things that I'm looking forward to. And we'll go again at the very end of this video when I'm telling you reasons whether or not I will upgrade or not. That plays a part. And a smaller dynamic island, they've been talking about this for years. Some people like the dynamic island, some people don't. I preferably would like to see it completely gone and you have the whole full screen. I think that would be great. Some reasons not to upgrade. Likely the high price. From what I've been hearing, this phone's going to start out around $1,200, and that's just to start out for the Pro. That's not including if you want extra memory, so it's going to be pretty pricey. This is a big one for me. Incremental upgrades. And again, at the end of this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this one. If you have say an iPhone 17, I just don't know if it's going to be worth it to upgrade just yet. And I'll go deeper into that at the end of this video. Wait for the iPhone 19 Pro. That kind of reiterates what I'm talking about. Rumors suggest that the iPhone 19 Pro could bring some major design changes and features, like under display Face ID, possibly a periscope zoom lens, a solid state battery. So there's going to be I think with it being the 20th anniversary coming up for iPhone, I think that's when you're going to have some really huge changes that, may be worth paying an extra $1,200 to upgrade. But again, we'll talk a little bit more about that at the very end of this video. The new phone is going to be heavier and it's going to be thicker, and that's so you can have more battery life. They're putting a beefier battery in there to increase the battery life. So if weight is an issue or something to you, then that could be a problem. Potential heat concerns with more power not only brings great responsibility, but it also brings more heat. But again, from what I've been seeing from the different videos I've been watching and reading, I think Apple's doing some things to offset this heat concerns. And so we'll see how that works out. And again, the last one is there's no major change to the design other than if we get the variable aperture to the camera. This phone's going to look, at least on the outside, identical to the iPhone 17 Pro. So you may ask, am I going to upgrade? Yes, I am. Here are the reasons why it's a good choice for me and some reasons why it might not be a good choice for you. Number one, I have an older iPhone 14 Pro, which means that my phone is really on its last leg. The battery is not good on it. I already had it replaced once, and it's time for a change. The second reason is why I'm upgrading is I want to get the iPhone 18 Pro because I want to do a YouTube video on it. I want to do a hands-on and show, my viewers, what I think about the new iPhone 18 Pro. So that is a second reason for me to upgrade. A third reason for me to upgrade is because, to be honest with you, like Siri, for lack of a better word, is dumb.
I am not stupid. I'm just AI challenged.
The Siri just isn't smart. And so with my iPhone 14 Pro, I'm not going to be one of those people that gets the new iPhone AI when it comes out because my phone will not be able to handle it. So I will be upgrading so I can get the new, smarter AI. Now, some reasons why maybe you shouldn't upgrade. I kind of touched on those before when I was talking about the pros and cons. If I had an iPhone 17 Pro and I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would not be upgrading to the iPhone 18. The new camera is going to be great on the iPhone 18, but let's face it, the iPhone does a really good job right now with photos. Good enough for me. So I wouldn't want to spend $1,300 if I had just spent $1,000 the previous year on an iPhone 17, which is going to look identical. Granted, you get some incremental upgrades with the iPhone 18, but it just wouldn't be enough. If I had a new phone to upgrade, I would be holding out for the iPhone 19, which some people say they might call it the iPhone 20 because it's going to be the 20th anniversary of the iPhone. And I think Apple is just going to go all out here, friends. I think they're going to do away completely with the dynamic island. I think we're going to see a lot of new health features put into the iPhone 20 that's been rumored. I think you're going to have, more screen and less bezel. I think you're going to have outstanding battery life. And if I could, honestly, I would wait until next year. But again, I'm upgrading for the reasons that I mentioned before. So I hope this is a little bit of help. I mean, other than maybe you're interested in colors. I know there's some cool colors coming out on the iPhone 18 Pro. I always have a case on mine. So the colors really don't make a difference to me. Then it could be yellow polka dot with zebras on them. I just wouldn't care about the color because I always have a case to protect this expensive piece of equipment. So that choice is up to you, whether you upgrade or not, and I wish you the best of luck. I ask that you like and subscribe to this channel. So happy 4th of July and happy birthday, America, and God bless.